friend Jim here with JB's Big Adventure, coming to you from Lake Chapala, Mexico. Welcome back, everybody. And if you are new to the channel, also a great Mexican welcome to you too. Well, as you can see, what are the 19 different reasons why people would not want to move to live at Lake Chapala? You know, right now, there is a whole variety of reasons why people are looking to leave the United States and Canada. And it's a wide spectrum. There's all kinds of different reasons I've heard over the last 3 years that I've been doing the tours. But so there's a lot of people that are looking at contemplating retirement and where are they in fact going to go. And most people are going to say, can't go to Mexico. That's not going to be the place for us to go. I just saw a report that was released about warning people going to like Cancun, Puerto Vallarta, the touristy areas in regards to safety issues. And Barbara and I were just there in April, and I know that we did not feel unsafe at all. So people are going to listen to other people why they're going to make a decision whether they do in fact move or don't. I was one of those. I'm a proud flag flying American, and I wasn't going to go to Mexico. In fact, I told my wife a bunch of times that I was not looking to go to Mexico, and the Lord had it different. We were going to Mexico. But here's a list compiled of reasons why not to come that I'd come across. I was supposed to have done this video some time back, and I forgot it. I came across the notes, and so I'm going to share it with you now. Number one, and these are not in any kind of a certain order. You'll be getting enough from Social Security and your retirement plans to live in the lap of luxury for the rest of your life. You haven't figured out yet that you need to downsize your lifestyle to survive retirement. You like living at a lower standard of living than you are used to. Isn't that unbelievable? I mean, the prices of housing in the States. I've actually been working on trying to help my mom. My mom is actually living with my brother right now, and I've been trying to think of how to help her out. And I cannot believe. I mean, we're looking for places for her to rent in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're talking $2,000-$3,000 for a small place. And then they want, as a senior, they want you to have 3 times the amount of what you would pay for monthly rent. So let's take the bottom spectrum. Let's say that it's only $2,000 a month. So they want you to make $6,000 as an 83-year-old retiree. Or if it's $3,000, that's $9,000 as an 83-year-old retiree. Amazing. Amazing. Number 4, you like spending $10 a person when you go out to breakfast, $50 for a steak, $10 for a glass of wine, $6 for a beer at a restaurant, and $10+ to see a first-run movie. Well, that just kind of goes to show you how long ago I came across this. Where can you eat at a restaurant in the States for $10 a person? Barbara and I we were in the States in December. We went to McDonald's, and I believe that Barbara said it ended up being like $39. $39 at McDonald's. And I'm a vegetarian, so I don't even get meat. $39. McDonald's. We went to Taco Bell and had I think I had a burrito and 2 tostadas. I think Barbara had a taco salad. And maybe she had also a quesadilla. And I want to say that was like $42. $42! So there's no $10 a person for a meal. No way. Not in the States. Now, here, you could have a very nice steak dinner for $10 a person. I can't believe it. $10 for a glass of wine. I do not drink. But I know here a glass of wine, I believe it's around $1.50. When we go to dinner with some folks during the week, and these numbers, I will tell you, skewed. These numbers no longer are even. It's crazy, but I at least wanted to share that with you. That's how long ago it turns out that I've had these notes. Okay, you like spending thousands of dollars for a tiny apartment in New York, Boston, San Francisco, I'm going to say Albuquerque, New Mexico, $2,000-$3,000 a month. That's crazy. I just cannot believe that. I remember when I was going through divorce and I left Southern California to go back to Albuquerque, I rented a very nice apartment that overlooked, it was on the 7th floor overlooking the city. 2-bedroom, 2-bath. All utilities were included for $650 a month. That is crazy. That was in 2011. That same apartment, I think right now is getting $3,700 a month. Same exact apartment. Can you believe that? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You like arguing about politics all of the time. You know what? That is something here I find more and more people are wanting to get away from. They're leaving the States and Canada because they want to get away from all the stuff that is just absolutely turmoil in our lives. Absolutely turmoil. You like paying, here you go. You like paying $100+ to have a housekeeper. Now, we had somebody here just recently I went out on the tour with, and I think she told me that they were paying $225 a week to have a house cleaner. $225 a week. Barbara and I have a housekeeper. She takes about, I'm going to say she spends about 3 hours here. And I just found out Barbara was paying her $300, 300 pesos. Well, she gets 100 pesos an hour. And so she charges us 300 pesos. But Barbara actually gives her 400 just to give her more money. 400 pesos. You know how much that is in Mexico? That's like $20. $20. $2.25 in the States for an hour? Yeah. You like shoveling snow, raking leaves, and cutting the grass. To have a good gardener is about the same. About 300 pesos when our gardener comes. You'd rather pay your dentist $150 for a teeth cleaning and checkup rather than $20. I want to say that Barbara recently went for a cleaning. And I want to say it was $14. And you know what? You go to the States, you're not going to get a cleaning for $150. You're going to pay well in excess of $200, $250. It's crazy. You don't like making new friends from around the world. You are happy with the shrinking social group that is slowly moving away. Oh, man. You like cloudy days, rainy or snowy winters, hurricanes in the autumn, or tornadoes in the spring. Being raised a Christian, I know that the world's only going to get worse. We're told that Christ is going to come back. The Bible says that. And so it's just interesting from a Christian standpoint, looking at our world and just seeing how it's deteriorating. Things are so expensive now in the States. How can people afford it? It blows my mind. You don't like kayaking, golf, hiking, tennis, bridge, the arts or culture, or doing whatever you please, outdoors or indoors, 365 days a year. That is so true. It is so true, all the things you can do here. It's eternal spring. 68 to 72 degrees is the average temperature. The number 2 best climate in the world. Kayaking, golf, hiking, tennis, bridge, the arts or culture, or doing whatever you like to do, that includes pickleball, 365 days a year. You don't drink bottled water. That is, Mexico is actually the number 1 highest consumer of bottled water. Okay. You, $25 a month electric bills are too high. And you'd rather spend hundreds of dollars a month to heat air condition your house. Barbara, we just got our electric bill. For the last 2 weeks, there's been days we've run our air conditioner, but more at night. It's more at night. And there's several different reasons. We've got a new rescue dog, and she gets all scared. So we close up the room where she doesn't hear the thunder the same, and we just put the cooler on. Barbara just got her bill, and I think it was $14.50, something like that, a month. Crazy. Your real estate taxes have been going down every year, and governmental services have been getting better. Got a friend who was just telling me just recently that they were going to pay their taxes for their real estate. And I want to say they live in a $600,000 house. I'm going to say it's about $600,000. And they paid $187 for property taxes. Wow. Got another couple I was just with on the tour. They're paying $30,000 in taxes a year for property. $30,000. That's what? $2,500 a month for property taxes. And that is not necessarily a $600,000 house. Isn't that crazy? You hate looking at beautiful flowers blooming all year round. Boy, I'll tell you what a beautiful place to live here at Lake Chapala, with the flowers, the trees, the beautiful lake. You like waiting months to see a doctor for a routine appointment. You know what? That is something I hear people talk about over and over and over and over. For one, when you go to the doctor, they give you an hour. And the other thing is, you could literally probably go into a doctor's office and have an appointment within the next couple of days, if not right then. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. The medical care, and it's inexpensive. You feel safe in places like New York, Baltimore, Detroit, St. Louis, or for that matter, church or the movie theater. There have been some mass shootings in the United States. This video is being shot in August. And there's been days that have had mass shootings in the States. That's sad. That's really sad. You don't hear that here. None of that's taking place here. You're just plain scared to make changes to your life. You know what? I realize that most people will never go outside their comfort zone. So they'll stay within that little comfort zone versus growing and seeing how much better life could be. You know, we're always concerned about what our friends are going to think about us or what our family's going to think about us. You know, who cares? Are they paying your bills? They paying your house mortgage? Paying your rent? It's really amazing. It's really amazing being here at Lake Chapala, Mexico. Friend, I hope that's been helpful for you. Yes, I tried to make light of things, and because this really is a special, magical place here at Lake Chapala, Mexico. Hope that's been helpful. As always, thank you so much for being a part of this channel and supporting this community. Have an awesome day. We'll see you on the next video.